Is the new Black Ops 6 Zombies DLC 2 map, The Tomb, broken? Is it actually playable right now? I'll go through some interesting stuff, some controversies on the COD Zombie subreddit. Is BO3 Zombies better than BO6 right now? Does that game have more aura, better atmosphere? We'll go through some interesting stuff happening right now in this Zombies focus video. And first, quick shout out to Beware the Six. My boy makes some really quality videos. He did a Zombies IRL loading screen based on actual real life shots. I mean, this is him right here. So cool. Really cool. He had the whole knocked like starting room set up here. That's like actual real life footage, and he has different special effects added. Really sick stuff there. So I'll leave a link to his video. Be sure to check it out. Really quality stuff. If you're a fan of COD Zombies, you should definitely enjoy that. Also, so this as well, the Tomb reference guide. A lot of stuff on how to just, build the ice staff, the arrow, dig song, main quest guide. I feel like I saw a lot more of these back in the day, actually back in BO3. This was more popularized. Now it's just not as seen. I mean, you have YouTube tutorials. You did back then as well, but I feel like I haven't really seen stuff like this in a while. So it's cool to see people still doing a cool, like, one-page sheet of how to do all the side Easter eggs, main quest, stuff like that. Now, before we break down some more stuff on this, we do have a quick shout out from the sponsor of this video. If you guys want much easier lobbies in Black Ops 6. So you guys probably know LagoFast by now, a great way to get easy bot lobbies, all with great connection on Warzone and Black Ops 6. I've gone through the Windows web app, but there's also a way to use this on console if you don't have a desktop computer. So we're going to start a free trial on web. I'm already signed in actually. LagoFast, easy lobby. You're gonna connect to a certain area around the world. We'll do a recommended one. India, for example, it's gonna mess with those SBMM servers and get you those easy bot lobbies. Now, if you're a first-time user, make sure your device and your gaming device, it's on the same network, it's connected to the same router. So if you're on your phone on this website, make sure your console is on the same router as well, which usually it should be, right? Then set up your DNS server, your primary and secondary DNS. It's so simple. So for PS5, for example, you're gonna go to settings, network, set up internet connection, wired LAN, advanced settings, manual DNS settings, primary, secondary, put those in and you'll be good. For Xbox as well, a very similar setup, network settings, advanced DNS, it's all on the website, manual, change the settings, DNS settings, primary, secondary, all that stuff. So if you're on console, you don't have a desktop computer, it's super simple to set up. Once the DNS is set up, you're ready to connect, select the recommended server and get started, and that's pretty much it there. So the only real thing is that you need to have a device that connects to the internet that you could search up LagoFast on. So I'm assuming everyone has a phone, or you could maybe use the internet app on PS5 or Xbox as well. I'm pretty sure they have those, right? And then make sure you have that DNS set up as well, which is very simple to add, as I just showed you guys. And that's pretty much it. So if you guys want to get a free trial, check it out down below. There's also 30% off with my code Matters, which is, really cool. So be sure to check that out down below if you guys want easy lobbies in Black Ops 6 and Warzone, all while still having great connection. If you're on PC, you could still do this as well. But if you're on console and you don't have a desktop computer, there's still a way to get those easy lobbies. But via Kingman, popular speedrunner on YouTube, this is what he said about the Tomb right now. The Tomb has so many infuriating issues, some of them being worse than Citadel de Moor's issues during the map's release. So why do most of the side eggs not work in co-op games? For example, why does the ice staff not freeze the 2 waterfalls located in the Dark Ether Nexus? Will not freeze to give players a free ether tool. Okay, why must I wait a minute for each fast travel door to cool down, especially the main quest Rocco door, which should be immediately available for use? Why must they have a 60-second cooldown in general? Past iterations of Zombies, Origins, Shadows do not have a cooldown to access parts of the map. Fair point. What was the decision to make players wait 60 seconds to access essential parts of the map? Why do the rock code symbols appear in such incredible low quality for most people? Why is it when I kill parasites with a purple glow during the parasite lockdown in the main quest, they sometimes will not drop a purple orb for me to grab? Why can we not tell when the upgraded ice staff is properly charged? This was a non-issue with the original ice staff in Black Ops 2 Origins. How have we managed to make this worse over a decade later? That's actually interesting. And why does every single artifact HVT enemy in the boss fight kill you in 2 shots? with no ability to recover from a single hit from them. Keep in mind, I have Juggernog augments equipped to take less damage with armor equipped. Yeah, I still get 2 tapped by unforgiving HVT bosses. Interesting points there. Again, this is something that I was expecting to see, and you know, sometimes you do have to take into account that most people are casual players, and a lot of these issues are, you know, kind of speedrunner specific issues. Cooldowns on doors is to stop people from spamming doors to escape on high rounds. Purple orbs on the lockdown. And parasites obviously don't have a 100% drop rate. The boss fights HVTs are supposed to be a challenge. This is all stuff that makes complete sense. I do get some of the things he did say there, because if you had features and stuff back from BO2, like the ice staff upgrade thing, like that should still be there. I don't really see a reason why that shouldn't be the case right now in this game, so I'm kind of split on that. Let me know down below if you're grinding the tomb, if you're more on the speedrunner side of things, if you're more on the casual player side of things, your opinions on that. So I wouldn't say the map is broken per se, but a lot of these features to some hardcore zombie fans are not good, and you know, you would say that's broken, right? So that is a big deal for the hardcore fans, and maybe if I'm incorrect, the casual fans as well. So again, let me know down below your opinions on all of the points that Kingman really highlights here for the tomb. Other stuff as well on the tomb, this area is so fire, and he obviously said, does anyone recognize these arcs or arches? The background there from Origins, that's so cool. So again, is there any other relation? Maybe not. Someone did comment though, considering everything was banished to the Dark Ether, it might actually be related. We find a relic from Origins within the map. The Origins music plays in the Dark Ether when you first enter. Obviously, we already knew coming into this map that this would be some type of, you know, spiritual successor to Origins with some of those vibes. The ice staff is there as well, so it makes sense to have stuff like that. Very little atmospheric things, which I find really cool. This as well is interesting. BO6 2024 on the left, that skybox on the tomb, the Dark Ether area, and then BO3 2015. The graphical downgrade is crazy. So they look pretty similar to me. Of course, when you're in game, not to be, you know, a hater, BO3's atmosphere does look better, in my opinion. It just does look better. It has the skybox on Revelations, for example, has more depth to it. It seems like there was more work done into the skybox. Now, is that a big deal? Does that affect gameplay? Not at all, honestly. It does affect the vibe a little bit, but for a lot of people, not that big of a deal. And a lot of people are commenting, community needs more words than the same thing, aura, atmosphere. Look, I'm not saying that atmosphere and aura are all that matters. You know, those are definitely overused terms for sure. And when you're actually playing zombies, what matters a bit more is the actual gameplay loop, the replayability of the map itself. Are the weapons fun to use? The wonder weapon is fun as well. Is the Easter egg fun to play? Like, all that stuff is probably a bit more important than the atmosphere, but I do appreciate a good atmosphere on a zombies map. And this, I mean, look, the tomb, this Dark Ether area is much better than so many previous skyboxes we've seen. So although the BO3 skybox from Revelations, for example, maybe other BO3 maps as well, probably is a little better, they've done a great job with the tomb's skybox, in my opinion. So to hate on this, I feel like, look, I get it's a fair criticism, but we've gotten, like, we had years in Cold War, honestly. I liked that game. Cold War Zombies was fun, but a lot of the skyboxes, a lot of those maps just didn't feel like zombies maps, in my opinion. Besides for, like, Mauer der Toten, Forsaken was okay, and Die Maschine was pretty solid as well. A lot of the other ones, like, again, Firebase Z, it just didn't feel like it didn't feel like a zombies experience. So the tomb, much better than what we've seen in the past. So it doesn't, you know, like, it's okay to make this comparison, but it's really not that big of a deal, in my opinion. Also, this as well, to end off the video, favorite perk in COD Zombies history. I mean, I really like, in terms of nostalgia, Electric Cherry is huge. The Electric Cherry machine, when Mob of the Dead first came out, that was just so cool to me for whatever reason. I just, you know, this is mostly nostalgia. Widow's Wine as well. On Shaz Vivo when BO3 first came out, that's mostly nostalgia. Although Widow's Wine is, like, objectively a really cool perk, and it's kind of funny how I like Electric Cherry and Widow's Wine, and they're both kind of similar perks in what they do, right? So, you know, that's kind of interesting. But I don't know. I like those perks a lot. Really cool stuff there. Let me know down below your opinions on some of these perks. We got some BO4 perks as well, which I really didn't even play BO4 at all, so I don't have much on that. Who's Who from Dire Eyes? A lot of nostalgia for that one as well, man. So this is mostly nostalgia based for me, but let me know down below your favorite perk. Maybe it's Juggernog, but that's like a crutch. Maybe outside of Jug. Outside of the main ones, because obviously Speed Cola, Quick Arrive, Jug, those are staples, right? Outside of the main ones, what are your favorite perks or favorite perk of all time in zombies? But that's it for this video. Subscribe for more, shout out to the members, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.